Vabbè, io tento di storia episodi di finire pian piano. In realtà ho insistito, devo caricare ancora, dopo lo carico, il video di Immaturo e la ragazzina, che hanno tipo 27 anni di differenza, lei tipo 23, lui 50. Ma c'è... Guarda fare. Comunque sia, ho provato anche a rifinirlo di nuovo, perché le soluzioni sono un po'... Però forse, la ruina mi ha sorpreso come sempre, lasciando, diciamo, capito? Una situazione nella scenografia particolarmente ostica. Nel senso che non so se c'è un finale dove lei si conceda. Esatto. Visto comunque sia la differenza è tanta e anche lui è un signore, però devo caricare il video e poi tentare di finire. Infatti sono al 61% per tentare di avere un finale decente. Però continuerò con locale di striptease. Attacken. Lei è bella e sensuale e tenace, come fare a diventare più di un semplice cliente e a vederla fuori dal lavoro senza dover pagare un sacco di lap dance? Ottieni il suo numero. Ah, proprio anche ucciderlo lei. Locale di striptease. Oh, vabbè, la ruina, cosa hai fatto?
Alright guys, got Cuphead today. Heard it's difficult, but obviously not for a legend like me. Jump, jump, jump. What's this?
Bravo, bravo.
Okay,
È
it's
abbastanza
quite big.
difficilotto
Jump.
come platform.
Hold for a high jump. Hold for a high jump. High jump. 1, 2. Alright, bear with it guys. Miss Woman, thanks for the donation. Alright, let's get on this. No, that doesn't work. Alright. Okay, try that. No. Maybe it'll fall down if I just keep jumping. Just keep jumping. Double jump. Okay, from here it's definitely gonna work. Aye. Fucking shitter.
No, non riesce.
What's funny? It's not funny. This is not easy, guys. It's a hard game. Haven't you heard?
È
I get it.
difficilissimo.
Don't worry, I'll get it. I didn't die at least. Alright.
È un
Ready?
platform
1, 2.
abbastanza solido per i livelli di adesso, Cioè,
John
richiede un
Tag.
minimo di game.
You are
E
shit at games.
quello è vero, cioè più di un minimo, per gli standard moderni. Per rilassarmi, dai, mettiamo a giocare, andiamo allo strip club.
You know what, John? Fuck you. Fuck Twitch. Fuck Cuphead.
No,
I think
fuck
my
up.
controller was broken anyway. I'm going to the strip club.
Vabbè, forse può fare il controllo che sarà mouse interessante, tastiera interessante.
That's the right option. Well done. You avoided a horrible death.
Allora, qual è la notte migliore per andare in un locale di strip clubs? Un martedì noioso, un venerdì impegnativo? Andiamo di un martedì noioso per rilassarci.
That's right. Tuesday, there's going to be less people. Often she's forced to work on these kind of off nights in order to work at the weekend and make loads of money. And so it's a good opportunity to sit down, have a genuine conversation because the place isn't busy.
Grande consiglio. Come vestirsi? Già qua c'è già la selezione, vediamola di jeans.
This is wrong because the women are scantily dressed, and if they're touching your jeans, jeans are quite rough, so it's better to wear something nice and soft, like
Vabbè.
Trousers.
yeah, like us guys,
Dopo pulisci anche i piedi degli altri, pantaloni morbidi, va bene.
Soft trousers. I haven't heard of this one.
Yeah, so a friend of mine, Dave, in New York, told me this. He said that the girls often complain if you wear jeans because they're kind of rough to the touch. So if they're dancing and rub their legs on the jeans, it's obviously, problems.
Good tip.
Ah, vabbè, però un consiglio di un esperto che va spesso a essere ottimo. Balli sensuali, ritmo afrodisiaco, ritmo afrodisiaco, cosa ho detto? Lui sorride a distanza, lei già catturata comunque sia. Allora, chiedi una specialista funzione doppia Tette e culo finti, non va bene. Avvicinati alla spogliarellista, palpa il culo alla ragazza per attirare la sua attenzione. Vabbè, ma vuoi prendere uno schiaffo? Vai a sederti e incrocia lo sguardo con la spogliarellista che ti piace. Ah, vediamo di D. Però vedete il papà stare per passare uno schiaffo, la rovina te lo vorrei far fare, Te lo vorrei far. Ma anche là per me prendi uno schiaffo, ma. È un martedì tranquillo, non c'è nessuno nel locale.
Have you just arrived?
Yeah, a few minutes ago.
How are you?
Yeah, very well. How are you?
I'm good also.
So in the strip club, it's all reversed. So, you know, whereas a man would normally do the approaching, in the strip club, the woman does the approaching, so the guy kind of has to send this invitation, which would be a smile and some eye contact.
And that's a nice subtle approach in role reversal, isn't it, for the guy to let the woman approach him?
That's right, and you said you approach sometimes, didn't you?
Yeah, I would approach.
Cool.
My name is Amber.
Si chiama Amber.
Nice to meet you, Amber.
Nice to meet you too.
Tira fuori. Allora, A. Chiedili se hai scelto quel nome d'arte per una ragione particolare. Può essere. Dille, ascolta tesoro, sappiamo tutti che non è il tuo vero nome, basta con le stronzate. Tira fuori il cazzo per mostrarle che saresti uno spogliarista migliore di lei, giusto? Questa storia è buona, Crea una connessione con lei dicendo che anche il nome di tua madre era Amber. Quel nome è troppo bello per te, devi scegliere uno più parco. Ah, uno più porco.
Years ago, I had dated a dancer, and she told me that she chose her stage name because it had some special meaning to her. It had some spiritual connection. So, did you choose the name Amber for any special reason?
Yes, I did. When I was a child, my granny gave me an amber necklace, so amber means a lot to me.
And that's why, because it was from your granny.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a nice story.
Yes, great idea to use the word stage name. It keeps it professional.
As opposed to
Stripper name?
stripper name.
I
Not
don't
so
think
good.
it's not so good.
And I think it's a nice name and my favorite type of stone.
Actually,
Nome
it's not
pietra.
stone. It's fossilized tree resin.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know.
Lui subito puntiglioso, fa presente che non è una pietra. Allora, A. Raccontale dei fatti interessanti sull'Ambra. B. Chiedili se ha mai fatto pompini per soldi. C. Bell'Ambra è economica, perciò hai scelto alla perfezione. Dille che le piace il nome perché è discreto.
You know what? I was reading New Scientist the other day. They had this interesting article. It was about amber, right? So it's connected to you. So basically, the scientists they found this old piece of amber, and inside it there was a mosquito. They analyzed it, and it was an 80 million year old mosquito.
Oh.
Can you believe it?
Wow.
And it had blood inside because it just bit something. And guess what it bit? A T-Rex. So they've extracted the blood, extracted the DNA from the blood. Somehow it's all still okay, and they're going to grow a T-Rex.
Vabbè, sto di
Can you believe
cazzate.
it? So we're going to have it. So cool, and it's all because of amber.
Troppo
So
tecnico,
maybe
potevi
you
dire una
could
cosa
remember
più
that and tell
delicata
people it's like an
sull'Ambra.
interesting story about your name.
Yeah, that's
No,
very
no.
interesting.
Yeah, I know, right?
Troppo
But
tecnico.
that New Scientist just every week.
Yeah.
So interesting. Okay, maybe a little bit boring, not too bad. I thought it's quite interesting, but
It could be better.
could be better, and also it wasn't true because it was, fake science.
So she's going to find out that you're a liar then.
Only if she reads New Scientist
She will. She's bright.
or watches Jurassic Park.
Everyone's watched Jurassic Park.
Infatti era una
She's
cazzata,
quite young.
sono leggendarie.
Everyone's watched Jurassic Park. It's a classic.
guess it's your first time here, I can tell.
No, I just came. I'm waiting for my friend Mahmoud. He should be here in, I don't know, half hour or something. But I had some stress with Cuphead, so I just came here to relax.
E vabbè, Cuphead è Cuphead,
By
Cuphead
the
ti
way, what's your
stronca.
name?
My name's Richard, but my stage name is Ravinda. It's a mystical god of wisdom.
Oh, you seem very wise.
Oh, thank you. You like the name?
I like
Okay.
it.
That's the right answer. It's a little moment, little joke that you can have any time. I think the dancers have probably heard it before, but it's still pretty funny.
And it puts you on the same level with her, doesn't it?
Ah,
You
'cause
both have a stage name. There's some common ground.
Consiglio
Are you a
importante.
banker? Obviously, you work in a bank or have some other serious office job.
Yeah, it's kind of serious. I have a pharmaceuticals business, but I'm quite relaxed about it. And also I do some YouTube videos and Twitch streaming, so I've got some variety in what I do.
That's nice.
Oh, hello. What's this?
Vabbè, capito che ha soldi, quindi sei più interessante. Allora, A. Lasciala sedere sulle ginocchia per avere una visione migliore del suo da avanzare. Soldi. B. Dille che non è una buona idea perché potresti venire nelle mutande. Resistente, proprio è impossibile ruina, tutti sappiamo che è resistenza incredibile. Dille di sedersi vicino a te. Lascia stare sulle tue giochi per un po' e più dille che sta schiacciando le palle. Questa cosa può succedere davvero comunque, però ci devi arrivare.
Listen, I like your vibe, but why don't you have a seat next to me? It'll be more comfortable. We can talk better.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so. It's a little bit early.
Okay.
Here you go. That's better. Cool, nice one, because obviously it's a potentially sexual environment, but if you want to establish a real connection, you kind of want to break that, dancer-client barrier.
Astuto.
Don't be upset, nothing personal.
Don't you like my body?
Of course, you're very sexy, but for me, it's about the entire package, not just looks. I need to find someone's character sexy. And don't you find that sex is so much more powerful when you have a deep connection with someone?
Yeah, I'm also looking for a deep connection and it's very important for me.
That's good, then we have that in common.
La ruina.
This is a great way to start because she probably gets approached by the way she looks quite regularly.
Exactly, so saying that you want something more is quite intriguing, and yeah, I think someone in that kind of job, same with modelling, I guess, you don't want to be recognised only for your looks.
Bravo. Non solo dall'aspetto fisico. Che
You know, I work at nights and all these beautiful girls, men look at me, and sometimes I feel really horny.
Yeah.
And you know what? Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
What was the best sex you ever had?
È proprio la domanda che si fa appena conosciute. Dille che non potrà mai fare stato del buon senso finché non ha dormito con te. Vabbè, questa qua è da spacconi totale, che qua è passata gente di tutte le qualità. Facciamo la C, cerchiamo di capire com'è.
I think the best sex I ever had, it was with my ex-girlfriend. Her name is Agatha. and it's a few years ago. And actually, we had this strange relationship because we didn't have sex for maybe the first month. So we just had all of this connection and sexual tension and all of that stuff. And then by the time we finally had sex, it was so passionate, you know, and really powerful. So I think it was the best ever. But anyway, you know,
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it was great. But anyway, that's too much maybe to tell you.
Proprio la mano di laruina già occupa il suo spazio privato. Bravo,
What's
genio.
something you love to do?
I'm not passionate about cycling.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like outdoors,
Yeah.
not in the gym all the day.
Yeah.
Okay. So you love being in nature and
Yeah.
you're on your own, just going through. And
You're right.
stuff.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Dancers, they're very confident alpha females. So they might often try and kind of intimidate a guy by being sexual. So it's good to handle that in the right way and then move the conversation away.
And they're essentially working. So you want to break the boundary that you were there as a business client rather than...
Exactly.
You know what? I study business.
Oh yeah?
And I want to have my own business in the future. And also I want to be a Twitch streamer.
Prima su Twitch. Sfidala a entrare più nel dettaglio. Tentiamo di capire cosa vuole fare. Vediamo un po'.
Well, those are great goals, and I really hope you achieve them, but something that will really help you, and do you mind me giving you some advice? Because I've worked in business for a long time, so you need to make your goals very precise. So really say, instead of just I want to have my own business or I want to be, you know, on Twitch, say that I want to have my own online business that is selling this, that is that popular, that makes that much money. Really, really precise. You know, I want to be on Twitch, I want to be one of the top 100, find out how many subscribers that means, and then you need to go backwards and find all of the steps that would take you there, make each one very clear, and then you break it down into a series of small goals. And then you can take action and constantly be moving towards your goals. So make it really specific, really precise, always know what you need to do next, and then you're much more likely to achieve your goals.
Che
Oh,
consigli
it's
preziosi.
really good advice.
Anytime.
Thank you very much.
This is a nice answer. Obviously, it's an opportunity to kind of demonstrate some wisdom and a little bit of a challenge while still being encouraging.
Yeah, and you want to be treated professionally as well.
Perfetto, perfetto, perfetto. Bravo
Listen,
Laruina.
do you think it's time for dance?
Oh no, mandami quella ragazza e di ok, facciamolo. Dai, vediamo un po'.
Hey, you know what? You're a good girl. We could have one dance. Let's not do it here, though. Let's go to the private area. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Come on. I know the way.
Ma sì, è la prima volta che vai lì. Guarda questa ragazza che balla sulla lap dance lì non è proprio bravissima, ma è sempre la stessa. Tipa, o c'è il vestito uguale. Ah no, hanno ballato sulla
Pretty good.
stessa.
So our strip club experts in New York actually say that it's all right to have some dances, but they're quite rich, so that's all right. And then our guys in London who don't like spending so much money, they say you don't need to. So it really depends. You can do it both ways. Obviously, if you've got loads of cash, fine. If you
But
haven't,
doesn't it take you out of, you know, you're not there on a professional, you know, you're not there being professional with her and a client. It takes you back into the client zone if you have a dance from her.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, it does change the dynamic a little
Yeah.
bit. But there's something where you recognise that she's got to work, so you're like, well, I find you beautiful and I'll pay for the dances. And while you're dancing, I'll talk to you and get to know you, and we'll then sit down, have a drink, then maybe have another dance. And it at least shows that you're generous and that you appreciate her physically. But it's
It's yeah, dodgy, potentially.
Are you always here, or do you have a chance to travel sometimes?
I do travel sometimes, yeah.
That's good. And where's your favourite place?
My favorite place is Cyprus. It has very beautiful nature and nice people.
Okay, and how do you feel when you're there?
I feel very relaxed and like at home. Just happy.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
You know what? Have you been to Barcelona?
Barcellona?
I think you would love it there
Oh.
because it has the sea, surrounded by mountains, so you can always be in nature. But then you've got the city nearby, lovely food. You should definitely go. I think it's your kind of place.
Yeah, it is.
Chiedere stato la cocaina non mi sembra una mossa intelligente. Scopri il suo vero nome, offriti di portarlo in vacanza da qualche parte. No, prima chiediamo il nome, dai, vediamo un po'.
Listen, I can't keep calling you Amber all night, so what's your...
My name is Jenny, but don't tell anyone.
Jenny? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I think this is the right time to find her real name.
Yeah, if you ask in the beginning, it's too early. It is quite personal because obviously she's using her stage name to kind of protect her from stalkers and being on that personal level. But by now, it's already time, and you can. You do look like a Jenny, actually.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say yet, but don't worry, it's something good.
So since you know my real name, I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind.
Okay.
My dream is to open a dog rescue center.
No, non si va a caccia di volpi.
Dog rescue center would be great because so many people these days are just selfish and they don't do anything to make the world a better place. But if you care about animals, you should really do it. And that's fantastic. Well done.
Thank you.
Listen, look, I saw earlier the barman here is pretty good, isn't he? He made some nice cocktails.
Yeah.
I saw. If you're ready for a break, why don't we go have a drink? I'll buy you a drink.
Yeah, that's
Yeah?
good. Yeah.
All right, cool. Because I'm still waiting for Mahmoud, but he's really late, so let's go have a cocktail. What's your favourite cocktail?
Old fashioned.
So moving the action to the bar is nice. It's kind of like a mini date, You're in this environment and you're saying, okay, let's go over there together for a moment.
Furbo, furbo.
Yeah, it's a nice way to get to know her as well.
Let's sit here, yeah?
Yeah,
And what should we get? Whiskey sour?
why not?
Hey man, can we get 2 whiskey sours, please? Thanks very much.
You know what? Actually, I like living in the city, but sometimes I miss my family back home.
Oh yeah, you're all alone here?
Yeah.
That's quite hard, right? Because you come to be an independent woman and do your work, do all your stuff. But of course, family is so important, yeah? So it must be tough.
Yeah, it's really difficult.
But still exciting.
And what's for you important in your life?
È lei che fa le domande a lui, cosa conta nella vita? Dai per scontato che voglia scoppare arriva subito al punto. A essere onesti voglio solo giocare a videogiochi e scoppare. Hai capito l'antifona? Condividi quelle le tue passioni, sii molto chiaro su cosa vuoi della vita. Dai, ci vuole la C perché lei è stata onesta. Dile che sei una persona flessibile che non ha interessi particolari, no? C, dai.
That's an interesting question. I think that for me, life is all about finding the balance between the things that you need to do, like working and money, all of that rubbish, and then the things that you should do, the things that you love to do, the things that are good for your friends and family, that make the world a better place. So I think for me the most important thing is finding that balance to make sure, like now my phone is not ringing. I try to keep it on silent and to have like a real connection with people, and then I think I'll be happy.
Perfetto.
That's nice.
Che uomo profondo, ma legge in vaghetta.
That's the right answer. Speaking passionately about something is actually attractive for a guy to do. At least I think so. What do you think, Charlotte?
Absolutely. If you can talk passionately about your hobbies and your job, then you might be you're a passionate kind of person.
It draws people in and gives them that kind of good energy. So yeah, it's the right option.
Perfetto, perfetto, la rovina. Ormai è andata,
Actually, I'm quite hungry.
Si può
Well,
vedere
then
solo,
order
solo
something. You
togliendo
want some
fuori
food?
l'uccello come
I'm
faresti.
not
In
gonna
poche
eat when I'm
momenti.
working.
No?
No,
Okay, well, what kind of food do you like?
I like Italian food, like pasta maybe.
Oh, really? Well, I'm half Italian.
Oh,
Yeah, my granny, she lives in the south of Italy. She makes right, amazing pasta, fresh pasta sauce. Sorry, if I talk about it, I'll make you even more hungry, but it's really, really good.
Ecco, come potrei rovinare il momento? Parla dei cibi che ti piacciono, dille, ascolta, sono molto arrabbiato, perché non me lo succhi in bagno? Mi sembra una cosa, tanto ci doveva essere, lei è lì, qualcosa di sicuro si sta risvegliando negli istinti della rovina. Penso di amarti, vuoi diventare la mia ragazza? Proponile di mangiare insieme un giorno che non lavora. Vai, siamo spacciati.
One night when you're not working, we could go out for a nice dinner. Go to a cool Italian place, have some wine, some pasta. I think it'd be really good. What do you think?
yeah, sounds nice.
Alright, great.
I think this puts the ball in her court again. You're leaving it up to her to understand that work is important, but it's on her terms.
Yeah, and a dinner is probably quite a good date in this situation. Good one to suggest. I'm enjoying your company actually, so we should keep in touch. Why don't you give me your number?
Of course, I will give you my number.
Okay.
Come ottenere il suo numero? Dalle il tuo cellulare. Vediamo un po'.
Alright, babe. Well, great. So here you go. Put your number in my phone.
No. You're not allowed to do that here. No.
That's fine. Of course you go.
No.
Oh, man, what are you doing? Baby, come on.
Ah,
help me.
sbagliato.
Jenny, what's your number? Say it. Call it.
Questa è
Shout it.
l'ultima. È arrivato il tipo che ci ha sbattuto
So
fuori.
this is a no-no. Obviously, if she handles your phone, then the bouncers are gonna not like it because it's
Ah,
against
non
the rules.
sapevo io.
No rule breakers.
Ma chi lo sapeva? Che c'è mai stato uno club così?
And I know you're not allowed to give your number in this place, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold my phone. Now, oh look, I've seen a message. Now I'm gonna pretend I'm on the phone, like recording.
Okay.
So what's your number?
So it's 29
29
955
955
72
72
11.
11. Alright, bye mate, cool. Alright Mahmoud, I'll see you later, dude. Okay, you're late. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's alright. See ya.
Ah,
I'm
l'astuzia.
sorry.
Non sapevo di questa cosa diabolica, terribile degli street club, adesso devo frequentarli di più.
That's the right option because actually dancers in the club, they're not allowed to give their number out.
E chi lo sapeva?
So
I didn't know that.
yeah, so a lot of guys don't know it. So if you
No,
offer the
fuck.
phone, it's a big faux pas. So recording it with a voice memo is a smart way to do it because no one can see what's going on.
And you can't write it down? Not allowed to do that?
You could do as long as it doesn't look like you're writing down her phone number.
Ah, vabbè, eccellente comunque, dai.
That's the right option. Well done.
Scelte
You avoided
corrette.
a horrible death.
Sbagliate 2 su 27.
That's right. Tuesday there's going to be less people. Often she's forced to work on these kind of off nights
Questa
in
qua è
order
sbagliata,
to work at the
diciamo.
weekend and make loads of money. And so it's a good.
Racconta le defezioni
Maybe a
sulla
little
Laura che
bit.
era troppo tecnica, io pensavo si fermasse a una cosa più simpatica lui, qualche cosa comica. E questa qua,
So I'll.
e va bene, comunque sì, è andato benino, dai.
That's the right option because actually dancers in the club they're not allowed to give their number out.
Non ci sono più problemi neanche per gli street club,
Yeah. So a lot of guys don't know it. So if you offer the phone, it's a big faux pas. So recording it with a voice memo is a